It is not round of 16.
Wait, can we talk?
Hold on.
Yes, we're allowed to talk.
Hold on.
Hey! Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Wait.
Mew and my streamer does not know what she's doing.
Yo, we're selling. Yo, we're selling. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's
I'm not.
no, look,
Bruh.
this match is already pretty scuffed. It's fine. Holy fuck.
Oh my god, my Spotify is yelling at me.
What the fuck? Oh shit. It's okay, we only had one viewer, we're chill. No one noticed that.
Did we fix it? Sorry, I'm really hungry. Oh, no, okay. Oh. Wait, I can't! We're gonna commentate! Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Do you want these comms or not? Do you want these comms? Do you want these comms or do you want them? Choose one, choose one.
Yo. Considering this is the first stream of semifinals, there might be a chance. Oh fuck! Wait, have they even updated them on challenge? Okay. Oh wait, fuck! Like they haven't even updated them on challenge, bro. No. No. What the hell? Oh, wait, no, quarterfinals were fine. What the fuck happened here? That's pretty sad. Oh, enjoy your food, Axion. Buddy, you are watching Monodramatic World Stage. And today we are gonna cover the first matchup of semifinals. It's gonna be MyzeJD and siiphs. But before we go straight into that, a couple of things to say. As you know, this time it's semifinals, the pool is different, it is way harder. And not only that, but the new mechanic got added. And you know what that means? That's right, more of those intense matchups will get covered. And hopefully we will see some even more crazier strategies. But for now, my name is Philoxen, and today joining me is the lovely Axia. Axley. Hello, man.
Yeah, this match is gonna be one hell of a one. MyzeJD been a very decorated all-rounder for these 1v1 tournaments as well. siiphs, don't count him out. Very, very good all-rounder. Of course, you're gonna have to go into this as a 1v1 player, and so the bans coming in, you got Nomad 2 out of the way. DT2 and DT1 also being banned. I believe that is another ban on the Nomad 6, if I believe. But yeah, so most of these very heavy mechanics maps are getting banned. MyzeJD, yes, you're banning Nomad 2 and DT2. So getting rid of those mechanics maps against this man is absolutely crazy at the mechanics. Good flow, good stamina, and good streaming capabilities. So that's going to be one of the components that siiphs is going to be banning. I believe a couple of these maps are very, very dependent on if you're going to be really good at the certain skill sets, because the skill set distribution of this map will extremely wide. We got the path maps being Tsukinami on that DT consistency, as well as Spider Tank on that little bit of tech map. Still, we got Sputnik as well for the rhythm for that path spot. So loads of maps to pick into. siiphs has the first answer to this.
Yeah, that is right. Well said, Axia. For now, we are just waiting for the first pick. Understandable bans from siiphs on those Nomad 2 and DT2. A very something that he does not really feel well on playing. He is a very great all-rounder, but when it comes to stamina and high BPM tapping, he's not the person to go for. He is, in fact, a very strong aim player, and we are seeing a respective Nomad 1 pick from him is gonna be Terra Eden. And what the map consists of is your 200 BPM jumps. You could consider some of them pretty awkward, but still, it's just the visuals, because the gameplay itself, it just feels like your average chill Nomad 1 generic aim map. And surprisingly though, siiphs is really good at that, but MyzeJD, not only his all-roundedness is really great, but also he got top 1 on Nomad 1 in qualifiers of Monodramatic World Stage, so this battle should be pretty intense, Axia.
Yeah, it's a 1v1 tournament, so we're not going to have any time wasted for the good luck, have funs. And hidden being the optional mod you can take in for all of these maps are going to be implemented from siiphs. I suggest that he picks it most of the time because we got hidden favored players in this tournament as well. But this map really just speaks on its own. Going to be looking at the jumps, and as soon as we get to the main key eyes, it's legit gonna be that same pattern or same kind of feeling for this entirety map. Right now, accuracy lead, no one has it, but considering that siiphs does have hidden, you can have a little bit of multiplier, about a 1.06 multiplier increase. So it's gonna give a little bit of leeway if to where a couple of drops on accuracy. MyzeJD possibly Bancho, but that was a miss out of nowhere and definitely not going to be Bancho. So combo advantage towards siiphs, and it's going to be a little bit combo advantage and accuracy as well. That brings siiphs really, really far in the lead, considering the hidden multiplier is there with him.
Yeah, that is right. MyzeJD dropped the first blood of the match, and siiphs right now absolutely demolishing that first KI. Now seeing what he has done, already 30k score difference, only 2 100s dropped from the guy himself, and right now the score gap is only gonna increase and skyrocket with time. And right now there is a very free pretty much combo section for siiphs, and that is only gonna let him and capitalize off the difference he has already built up.
Couple more awkwardness. MyzeJD dropping a huge break. That's 1/3 through the map, so score cap is going to hit him hard. And siiphs still with the FC. Awkwardness as it is. The number one qualifier score that MyzeJD gained is not looking great so far. You just need a break from the sides to be able to make this a little bit more doable. Accuracy drops on himself, but that's going to be the combo break that makes this a little bit more doable for MyzeJD. Going to regain the HP, going to regain back that little bit of health that he just lost with this little bit of combo advantage. The accuracy advantage now in his hands, but the multiplier is just keeping siiphs in the lead by just a little bit. It's going to give him a little bit more leeway, but that's going to be another huge break in the second third of the map. Another huge score cap, and with MyzeJD's little bit of combo and a little bit more accuracy lead in the 99.7% is going to spiral into a great recovery for HP, as well as potentially bringing this lead all the way back, but into a more awkward section here. It's a little slower, but lots of awkward triples, and these jumps are not giving up.
Yep, that is right. siiphs' grip is weak, but the crown has not fallen yet. There is still some room to breathe for him, but MyzeJD, the monster, is unleashed right now with the last quarter of the map left, and siiphs breaking once again. Now MyzeJD found the opening, the breach in the defense, as we are entering the last and the most difficult KI. He is right now unstopped and showing us some masterclass. He just needs to run away from siiphs. At least 100 more combo, and he will be in a safe zone, and that will be a great case for him. With siiphs breaking once again, MyzeJD, the battlefield that they both are in, he's gonna be the only one surviving it.
Another miss from MyzeJD, but the damage has already been done. We're almost done the map. Not a lot of combo to go around. siiphs with just about 50 combo above. He's going to bring a little bit of the lead back to himself to recover some HP or to put a band-aid on the damage that's about to be caused, but about a 900,000 HP score right now, and basically going to lose about 100,000 HP if I believe, but 81,000k in the lead for MyzeJD. What a wonderful score from him. Great stuff for both of these players, and that's going to be the damage dealt. A map win from MyzeJD, about 110k damage on siiphs, but that's not going to be that huge of a damage there. Still got loads of maps to go. Potentially going to have the entire map pool, or excuse me, the entire best of 11 played if this goes to tiebreaker.
Yeah, that is right. I mean, considering both of those players are super super experienced, for siiphs it is not gonna be a critical hit whatsoever. He was in that type of pressure ever since round of 64. He dropped there in losers bracket, and he's still been alive. He even beat a seed 3 player, who was one of the contestants to win the entire thing. And of course, siiphs, your captain of 4WC Chilean team in 2025, definitely putting him on the map very solidly. And right now, it's MyzeJD trying to capitalize off the difference. He's still, he will have 2 pigs coming from himself, one after other, and the first one seems like it is gonna be PS1. And that is pretty much understandable from MyzeJD. PS1 vibrations, it is his own test, so he will gain a 1.3x score multiplier. And what this map features is a lot of those tech sections, and not only that, but some of the sliders of which you could even consider pretty awkward, and some of them are stop and go, so you have to practice this map a couple of times, like the nature of the map itself. It is going to be your spider tank.
Pretty difficult map. MyzeJD picking into this, one of the players that I consider should be in the tournament. One of the only ones to be able to play this kind of skill set. So, aim control aspect going to be well on his side. And the 6.3 star rating, it looks very deceiving. But this is way harder than 6.3 stars. There's the reason why it's in this pool. The tech, the little aim control that we've considered, that we've talked about. So, it's going to be a little bit of that part. Going to be a very huge aspect of this map. But it is going to be that multiplier, 1.3 times HP drain for MyzeJD if he were to win this map. And if it were to be able to kind of bring this lead over, you do want to keep getting these points. You do want to get these breakpoints in. It is a breakpoint for right off the bat, but let's just see if MyzeJD memorize some of these sliders. And not going to be for both of them, but there's more breaks on the siiphs, so it's going to give a little bit more leeway towards Myze with accuracy and combo, but the hidden multiplier is just keeping him in the lead by so much. Breaks on both ends, but the accuracy is where it's going to happen because these sliders excel at such an extreme rate.
Yeah, indeed, those Aspire sliders definitely something that is tripping both of the players up. Sivs right now though finding a break, so for MyzeJD it is not over. He has over 100 combo and he's trying to run away, but no, the map is just too tough. This map is a monster and it allows a lot of that aim control and a lot of that sense of rhythm and reading as well and memorization to keep the great performance. But right now Sivs looks like he is seeing the breach in the defense. He smells blood in the water and he is starting to drag back the lead.
Good combo, not good accuracy. MyzeJD breaking on basically nothing there, and so that's gonna give so much leeway right now as they continue to ripple into effect. These combos grow stronger. It's about a 200 combo deficit on MyzeJD's side. Needs a break from siiphs to be able to make this close and make this pillar kind of count. But this path, this is your own path, is your own pick. You're not allowed to lose these kind of maps, and losing it on your own path, you're going to lose on that 1.3 HP drain multiplier. So you need siiphs to break now, but very easy combo from here on out. As you can see from both of these players, not dropping a single combo throughout the slider section, but back at again with our shenanigans on the XL sliders. And the tech is just unstoppable at this point. There's a break on siiphs, so combo on the side of MyzeJD, but it's still very difficult from here on out. These sliders, these really excelling slider points are still what's going to cause these breaks, but the combo still there. siiphs dropping more accuracy, and it's giving MyzeJD a path to victory. He's not dropping, finally finds a drop, but 10k in the lead, both breaking at the same time. We arrive to the final destination of this map, and there's no combo on any advantage, but just equal on both ends. MyzeJD pulls out a crazy win at the very end, and even with that hidden multiplier that siiphs had, it doesn't even matter. MyzeJD gets the consolidation on the breakpoint, second pick, and is up 2-0 with a lot more HP.
That is right, the door was open and MyzeJD broke it down before it shut again. And with that 2-0 match score, and right now he is feeling pretty well, and Saves right now is not in a very good mental state. He will need at least one breakpoint, because if it keeps going with this tendency, MyzeJD is gonna pick another map, and with that 3-0 is something he really doesn't want to have up against MyzeJD, someone who has won 5 WC 2023. This guys know what he's doing, and this is one of the differences. MyzeJD, even though Sivs is super experienced tourney player, MyzeJD is just way more experienced in that. He won 12 tournaments, he got 4 tournament badges, and with that, I would be really feared of MyzeJD right now. And No Mod 4 looks like he will try and make that tech skill set the instrument of execution. This No Mod 4 though, a couple of things about it. It is Photon Blast, and in fact, if you saw that PS1 map, that No Mod 4 is actually doesn't really feature that much of tech, because well, your tech testification is going to be PS1, and this No Mod 4 features more of those flow aim patterns. Throughout the entire map, it is 4 minutes long, pretty long. The BPM is 165, pretty much accessible, and the sliders are not that big as they used to be in the quarterfinals No Mod 4. So this map, in my opinion, is about consistency, and the only question is who has what it takes to get better consistency on this map.
Yeah, losing the tech and going into tech, I don't see why this is one of the best options to go into. I'd say, like, if you're really confident in these kind of maps, then yeah, go ahead for it. But yeah, I'd say this is a mispick, but let's just see how it goes. Maybe this is a MyzeJD map.
In this tournament, the gimmick is that you have 2 picks one after another, so it is a double pick from MyzeJD, and after that we're gonna see a double pick from Sivs. So therefore, pretty understandable pick from MyzeJD. We're gonna be starting off pretty slowly with a couple of those flow aim patterns, but so far both of the players are absolutely destroying the map.
Very techy, very flow aiming, aim control-y is going to be that kind of aspect of skill that we're setting in, but Right into Tech soon we go, but the aim control going to fall on Sive, so Tech is going to be a really good pick for MyzeJD. He already showed really good accuracy leads in that kind of aspect, but he's been absolutely tearing through these kind of Tech maps with the aim control and the aim flow. And Sive just keep finding drops with the combo well on the side of MyzeJD. Has that combo, still in FC currently, getting through these buzz sliders, and it's an absolute whirlwind of map, but it's going to be these sliders, these very snappy 1/3s, going to take him out of his FC, but it's going to be the same break at the same time from siiphs, and so still in the lead. MyzeJD really good on this part.
Have indeed, MyzeJD already built a stable platform for himself, having 1.5x upper hand on the score against siiphs right now, and now they have the similar combo. The map is pretty slow right now, but we are gonna get started with our second K pretty much soon, and with that the sliders are kicking in right now. Both of the players are right now carving this map open, but MyzeJD, just because of the accuracy, is going to be turning chaos into art, while siiphs is falling behind once again in the dust right now. And MyzeJD, we're not even halfway through the map, but he is absolutely showing us that stellar performance over here.
He's just so good at flow aim. That's why he picks these kind of maps, the ulti type, low BPM, snappy aim control. But that right into an aim control section as I am speaking about it. Both players extremely well on this kind of section here, but it's just a little bit under combo by about 300, a little bit more. But MyzeJD is absolutely destroying this map. He's still going for a kind of another FC part on this kind of section. No slider bursts are going to take anyone's combo out, but the combo immaculate, the accuracy incredible, and siiphs is just gonna have to watch and look at his HP burn away, as MyzeJD is just not gonna stop anytime soon.
Yeah, that is right. siiphs just blinked and Mize turned it into an execution right now, looking forward to getting that 1k combo mark right now. And with that, the last stand, the last chance for siiphs to catch up. That 600 combo is definitely really solid, but with MyzeJD, what can you even do if you ask me? The last quarter is going to be starting right now, and MyzeJD is holding better than ever. He is rewriting what dominant looks like in real time right now, with siiphs missing. That is the final nail in the coffin. The only question for MyzeJD is how far he can push that crazy score. He's showing us a masterclass right now. That combo is snowballing downhill, and there is no stopping that avalanche, Exia.
What is that miss? The snappiness did give him that miss, but what a crazy 1.2k combo run right there. About to be possibly a 500k run, but this map is just not easy at all. Consider that is a 6.6 star rating map. The aim control, the tech of this map is just absolutely crazy. And he's just at 98%. To be able to do it at this kind of level, you gotta require a lot of skill sets. You gotta need that flow, you need that snappy aim, you need that readability for the tech. And he's just gonna have all the skill sets to be able to grab this insane score. And the HP drain on this is actually gonna be a massive punch towards siiphs' HP. A pick won by MyzeJD, up 3-0, but siiphs has the opportunity with 2 more picks coming in a row.
And that's right. MyzeJD, after losing to Wanderio, seems like he is back on track and he is feeling better than ever right now. siiphs is under pressure right now. Any breakpoint is gonna make him get close to getting eliminated from the tournament. And the problem is he already got too far in the tournament. He doesn't want to leave like that. Therefore, PS2 is getting applied. And just looking at it, you know it, you love it. It needs absolutely no introduction. It is Bakashima Cannon Tsukinami, a generational map. It is played with DT this time, so 8.5 SR, jump map. Yep, you waited for it. Last time it was your mechanics map from Undead Corporation. This time it is purely your aim check.
And we love ourselves a little Tsukinami. Let's get ourselves another 1000 PP play.
Yep, sounds good. But yeah, considering the skill of both of these players, siiphs did really good in qualifiers on that DT1, almost FC'd the map, and for MyzeJD, we don't even need to explain this guy. His aim is impeccable right now. He already won number 1 against siiphs, so everything might be a breakpoint because of how well-rounded both of these players are. And Tsukinami, it is a great battlefield to establish dominance for one of those players.
It's not really difficult. This is the highest SR in the map pool, considering we were about like 8.5 star rating or 9-star rating with this map. So this is also just gonna be kind of iffy for both of these players. We got 4 digits that can play this. It's fine. Everybody in this range, VD rank, it doesn't even matter. We can play this now. A days, a 1000 PP play doesn't look very far from a lot of these players now because you just need to go into that god mode kind of aspect. But yeah, this going to be the pillar for siiphs. So 1.3 HP drain multiplier if you were to win and have a lead over MyzeJD. This map is going to be very consistent. I think everybody knows what this map is all about. Definitely gonna have these really long string of jumps going into the second half of this map, and that's definitely where the difficulty comes from because of how cross screen and how long the string of jumps are, as well as dense much. I guess that's gonna be it for the descriptions of the map. Still waiting that we can try and figure out what is happening with everything on the sheet right now.
Yeah, that's right. Hopefully, should be starting soon. siiphs is getting that 1.3x score multiplier as this is Path Eco's his own path, and if he wants to start the comeback, then this is the map to go with. He's already down 350k HP, and he definitely needs some support right now. So Tsukinami, he's gonna try and make this map a first point of the match, and with that we're gonna be opening the legendary map of generations, the first map that 1k pp place was set on for the first time. And with that, siiphs is gonna be taking hidden, and MyzeJD right off the bat finding a break.
And AR 10.5 is really hard on just pure DT. Hidden makes this a little bit easier in my opinion, because the AR doesn't even matter that much on hidden. But this is an extremely difficult map. In either way, both players having a blast currently. 96% on siiphs, which is not shabby at all. MyzeJD is the person that's going to be a little under-leveled, or excuse me, underperforming on this kind of DT because of the AR, as well as just the mechanics of this map really high on the pay grade for him as well. Into the long stream of jumps, and siiphs gonna hit almost every single thing in that one. The HP drain currently, it's hidden. It's gonna hit hard. 70k with a 1.3 times multiplier on that HP drain is gonna absolutely go crazy if MyzeJD doesn't hold out enough points to be able to kind of defend these huge HP drains that siiphs is gonna put into his health bar.
Yeah, that is right, Axie. I mean, look at siiphs. The accuracy is speaking for itself. 6% accuracy difference. Even though MyzeJD is trying to maintain that stable score, it's still pretty difficult for him. AR 10.5, something he was not ready going into that map. While siiphs right now is definitely already doubling the score, and this is a solid damage on MyzeJD's HP bar, and both players are finding the break right before the second PI. Was that they are mirroring each other in terms of combo, but not in terms of the score. siiphs right now is hammering that castle of glass that MyzeJD has built in the previous 3 maps, and showing us why he chose the path of ecos.
It's still going. MyzeJD has the advantage, 4 points in this match, but the HP drain in this one could absolutely do some huge damage, especially with that 1.3 times multiplier that's about to be implemented. siiphs continuing the dominance on his DT, hitting these long string of dumps, and I already said second half of this map is really difficult considering that the longer strings of jumps is because, yeah, you can already see it on their screen right now. That's the difficulty, but into the peak of the map, the hardest part, hardest jumps, and both players almost hit it as well, and so siiphs is going to be the one that hit it. There's also a stupid stream here, stupid little burst here.
So unlucky, but yeah, just look at that. That's not a gap, that is a canyon. Doubling the score of MyzeJD, a certain dominance finally into the maps. 340k, very respectable score on Tsukinami for a 4-digit player. So siiphs right now trying to get his mental state back on track. Right now, 3-1, and there is still one more pick coming in from siiphs. Considering what it could be, just analyzing of the previous matches, siiphs is a very versatile player, unless it is your raw stamina check. So he will probably not go for any of those tap-in maps. In fact, he banned Nomo 2 and DT2. Therefore, it could be pretty much anything, if you ask me. Not a gimmick though, because MyzeJD is pretty solid when it comes to gimmicks. He did beat Vondario on Nomad 5 and Nomad 6 last round, so he better watch out to not get into that trap once again. Speaking of saves. But yeah, so far we're just waiting. In my opinion, could be something like Hard Rock, but no! Right as I mentioned, the gimmick thingy about MyzeJD's saves is going full force into that no mod 6 decision. And MyzeJD is a player who beat the Seed 1 player of MWS on a similar gimmick map. This one though is going to feature AR 8 density, and well, just considering what it sounds like, I guess you can tell it's a pretty old map, CS 5.4. The star rating is only 6.1. It features a lot of your geometrical jumps, some bursts, some geometrical bursts as well. And also, at the end of every single KI, there is a repetitive 1-2 pattern that could be pretty much difficult for both of the players to read wise. So they better practice the map, because this match is kind of important, and this map as well, it definitely requires a lot of practice when it comes to it. But with that, we're gonna be wishing good luck, have fun to both of the players, and just considering the tendency of the matchup, any single point could be a break point, but right now, both of the players are holding strong, except for that break point that siiphs lost in the first map. But yeah, good luck to both of them, and we'll see how this goes. The map itself is 3 minutes long, and we're gonna be starting off slowly but surely. siiphs once again taking the hidden option.
I guess you could say hidden makes this a little bit easier. Still very low. It's still low AR8, but the map is very consistent on what it really wants to show. You can already see the stops and goes, the very old mapping style of how these notes are going. Very grid style, the doubles, the triples, a little finger control, aim control as well. If you're considering that some of these notes are a little bit out of the ways of a straight line. Right now, it is combo advantage for no one, but accuracy advantage definitely on the side of MyzeJD. The hidden multiplier Size has him in the pocket for winnability of this map. And now into the key eye, the jumps and aim control of these triples going to be a little bit more wider. And so both of these players need to hold a little bit more, but a little bit of shit miss coming in from MyzeJD, a quad. And that's going to be combo advantage for siiphs. He's going to be in the driver's seat really well right now. MyzeJD finding more misses, uncharacteristic ones as well. I expect him to be at least decent on this map, but the combo drops from siiphs is going to give that lead back down to 37k. But these quads are just absolutely unforgiving, and it is going to be that advantage for siiphs in the lead. But MyzeJD with a little bit of accuracy and combo advantage going to try and bring this back with the hidden multiplier from siiphs, just keeping him in that pocket for the lead.
Yep, indeed, it is within reach for MyzeJD, but one miss and it is over. And right now he is finding that miss that was crucial for siiphs right now, building up a solid combo for himself. He is running away with that lead, and we're gonna be entering the second guy pretty soon. But up until then, siiphs is looking pretty comfortable on the map with hidden as well, gonna be giving him that slight multiplier that is actually not gonna get counted in the final calculation. So he better solidify that difference. With that, we're gonna be taken fully into the action of the second guy, and he is finding the break on that flow burst right here with Myze finding that breach in the defense. He is the knight in shining armor right now, and he needs to hold.
Needs to hold, but that's not going to find any breaks. He's going to find a break right there. siiphs in the lead with the advantage of accuracy in both combo now in this time around. This map is extremely difficult due to the low AR density, as well as the low circle size for a bit of precision. Excuse me, the high circle size. MyzeJD needs to find a little bit more combo than siiphs right now, but the hidden multiplier He has every single advantage in this map right now. It was a double pick from siiphs, so this map really, really comfortable as he grabs the low AR8 hidden, and he's still kind of dominating on this map, finding a aim control break right there, but MyzeJD did find the break as well. The trade is also in there, so going to be the win for siiphs. There is not a lot of map left, but the HP drain is not going to be as devastating as some of the ones that MyzeJD has won. So this time around, siiphs winning both of his own picks with the reading, and I believe the other map was the DT map, and so going to be about as equal as it could be for this map.
Yeah, that's right. Sivs turned the tide into a tsunami. That 100k score difference really helping him out right now. They are almost equal when it comes to HP drain. 750k versus 650k, and Sivs is in for the money. He just needs one more breakpoint from MyzeJD because he lost one. Now he needs to recover because if it keeps going like that, if players keep just winning their own points, in this case, Sivs is gonna lose. It's gonna be 6-4 eventually. And right now, MyzeJD is trying to do his best to acquire, to yeah, just to prove it that he can win that matchup, and he still has a plenty of maps left in the pool. He can go for either Nomad 5, something that he showed us he is more than capable of in playing against Monterio. This map would only feature even lower AR patterns at AR 5, so would be a pretty safe option, but I would not be so sure considering in what state Sivs is right now, winning that Nomad 6 against MyzeJD himself. So in this case, could be pretty much anything. I've seen Daybreak frontline. MyzeJD is pretty strong when it comes to ult, so maybe DT4 would be an option for the guy.
Yeah, going into maybe more tech. I mean, Hard Rock 3 was banned from you. None of these DT maps are really techy now. I guess you could make a little bit of an exception for DT3 or DT4, but Hard Rock 4 gonna be the other kind of techy map or kind of skill set that MyzeJD really comfortable with on the aim control and flow. It fed Stomp to my pigs. And being up 3-2 in this match, as well as a pick coming up with yourself from Hard Rock 4. This is going to be really good. You can probably get some really good denting in the HP as well.
Yeah, well said. In fact, this Hard Rock 4 features a lot of those bursts at 238. It is a mechanics map from Silver Boxer, the guy who is one of the pioneers in mapping that speed/finger control style of maps. Right now, it is getting pulled in the Hard Rock 4 slot, and for Sivs it is not the best day right now because he did ban those Normal 2 and DT2 maps, and this Hard Rock 4 is very much mechanics heavy and tests your tapping consistency a lot. MyzeJD knows that weakness that Sivs got, and with that 3 minutes and 30 seconds of the map in Drain is going to be more than enough for MyzeJD to try and assert dominance on it. We're going to be starting off slowly, but soon enough you will get to see those bursts in the full colors.
A little bit more of a mechanics heavy map, but somewhat the skill set that MyzeJD is really good at, considering that most of the tapping is banned from siiphs. And MyzeJD really is going to have good combo. Never mind, it's gone. Goodbye combo. Unfortunately, commentated cursing that. I apologize, but siiphs, the accuracy was a little lower, but the miss gives him a little bit more leeway. So the speed right now on the side of anyone right now could be anyone's game, considering that this is a map very consistent for both of these players. A breakpoint potential, considering that siiphs combo is actually pretty good. The Hard Rock Hidden is actually doing some wonders currently, as well as that multiplier is absolutely crazy on Hard Rock Hidden. I think about a 1.12 or 1.16, 1.20 if I remember, but it's one of those multipliers. Map keeps going. The consistency of the speed will not let up. So basically what you were seeing is what you're going to be getting for the kind of consistency of speed. And MyzeJD needs to wait for a break for siiphs to be able to strike, but all he has to do is just build this combo back up, defend a little bit of the HP HP drain, but this is your own pick. You do not want another breakpoint already, considering that you got yourself a breakpoint. You do not want to give one away.
Yeah, two titans at war, and the map is the battlefield. And this is what MyzeJD was looking for, Siephs. Reach for the stars and grab the meteor instead. Was that MyzeJD? No, finding the break as well. And this definitely gives the game new colors right now. Siephs once again in the driver's seat. We're already halfway through the map. 70k score difference, something that MyzeJD needs to pull back considering it is his own pick, and he does not want to allow the break point that he tried to get against siiphs so dearly on the first map. Right now siiphs is doing the Uno reverse, and with another break from MyzeJD, every node from now on is gonna be a nail in the coffin for him.
Yeah, both players is breaking at the same time. Still one more third of the map to go, but MyzeJD's stamina running out. Flow not as impeccable as we've seen in the first 3 maps that he won. And the back and forth just keeps going, besides finally stabilizing on that combo. Going to find a break, so MyzeJD has advantage, but the accuracy lead and as well as the multiplier that siiphs built up is just actually such a huge wall to climb. You will have to go through some huge jumps and huge consistency spikes of this map. You can already see how it's kind of flowing to be apart, but the aim, the flow needs to be impeccable from MyzeJD. You need another break from siiphs to make this a little bit more doable to try and keep this point up, but siiphs not finding any more breaks. The map almost coming to a close, not enough density, not enough map, and it needs to be a break. There's nothing happening as there's no interest in the breaks right now, but siiphs, that's a huge break. Even if you're going to lose this point either way, you will gain some lead to try and repair the damage that's about to be affected towards you. And that's about 30k HP saved. Even though it was a loss, you still get tied up 3-3, but you do save a lot of HP at the very end. About 30k HP was saved from that break from siiphs, but you can already see on the leaderboard, a lot more combo on the side of siiphs. It basically could have gone either way, but the combo game was the game that was played as MyzeJD loses that pick, but does have another pick coming up.
Ooh, the score gap was shrinking, but no, it was not enough for MyzeJD with that. 3-3, he completely equalized the match score. He was losing 3-0, and right now, look at what this guy is doing. Must be a very good turning momentum for him right now, and for MyzeJD, it is not gonna leave a great taste on his tongue. So he really needs to think wisely right now. Because he is out of your mechanics maps, and he needs to think of some other strategy right here, considering this is his last pick before siiphs will get another 2 in a row. I already gave my suggestion about DT4, but Axia, what do you think MyzeJD could go for?
I think you just go into speed. I mean, you still have a speed map like DT3 in the map pool, and there's going to be the DT3. I believe this is the speed map.
Surely, right?
Surely, right?
Well, the thing is...
It's low AR9,
Yep,
so I don't believe this is going to be the speed map. It's, I'd say from what I've been seeing from these kind of AR9 maps, I believe it's AR9, right? I'm not tweaking, right?
Might be AR 7.8, honestly, but we can't be sure. But what this map features is your density reading. It is like the DT3 that you had in the previous quarterfinals round, except for the fact this one is very much longer when it comes to the drain time, because last one was a TV size map, 1 minute 30 seconds. This time it is over 2 minutes long. The BPM is pretty chill, 194, and that is gonna be pretty much accessible for both of the players. The only question is who got the better reading skills, because we have seen great performances from both of the players in this particular match and in the previous rounds, that they are feeling pretty solid when it comes to gimmicks. Therefore, good luck to both of the players, and it could go either way, so both of the players cannot let their guard down. With that, we are gonna be starting with Getcha.
Okay, there's an AR 7.7, so the stats on the map pull sheet are leading me astray. This looks like easy on DT for some reason. The low AR on siiphs is actually crazy, considering that this is 7.7 AR. I don't think that's going to affect them much, but the accuracies on both of these players are a little bit low. A little bit more on the side of siiphs. The multiplier, of course, on hit and keeping him in at bay. But the combo advantage not on his side as well. If MyzeJD's picking this, he better pull up with a crazy score, and that's going to be a huge break, and it's a little late into the map already, so that's going to be some score cap, but the breaks are going left and right, back and center, and siiphs finding more breaks than MyzeJD. It is going to be MyzeJD's pick, so going into this map, you do expect him to do really well on this map, but for a low AR map like this, mechanics are still kind of high. The DT aspect of this map is still there, but if the low AR just makes this map so much like easy DT.
Man is right, this map is diabolical. Even MyzeJD is struggling slightly. Looking at that accuracy, 88%, but saves. Looking at him not even being able to get over 200 combo, that definitely puts MyzeJD in a very good situation right now. We're already halfway through the map. He's only capitalizing the score difference. He is sitting on the throne right now, but no, finding a break. And right now, siiphs trying to allow that eviction day against the French king, and he is pulling back the score lead.
So a little bit of break and combos. They are very fragile right now. I mean, you got a break from MyzeJD, so this is gonna actually go into effect. And now siiphs, huge combo, huge opportunity to strike. It was 2 picks from MyzeJD, but now it looks like it's gonna be 2 breakpoints on MyzeJD's picks, as this combo from siiphs is not letting up. Another break from MyzeJD, as siiphs is just not letting up that combo at all. The low AR map, you pick it into the low AR god, and that is what you're gonna receive, a beating from him, and the lead just absolutely increasing. The HP drain, losing your life so much, in 84k is going to be that lead. The HP drain down to 653k HP for MyzeJD. An absolute destructive first half from MyzeJD, but siiphs brings it back down 3-0 and now is up 4-3. 4 map wins in a row from siiphs and 2 breakpoints from siiphs to bring this into a position where he is right now. siiphs on the lower HP though too, and so he has to be careful not to pick any maps that could be absolutely scary for a beat out or a blowout, for HPs to be absolutely one-shottable. But siiphs, really good stuff here.
Yeah, MyzeJD flew too close to the sun. The map made him pay for it, and right now, well, siiphs is turning pressure into power. 4-3, he just needs not to trip on his own picks. Considering he won DT3 and No Mod 6, which were gimmick maps, I would not be surprised if he went for No Mod 5, and this is exactly what is happening. Sonan, a map from the infamous Xarios. Not only Xarios was a great player of the past, but also a pretty talented mapper. The map is AR5, features once again density, but this time even more distinct than in the DT3. Because this is just AR5, not AR7.7. The CS is 5 as well, so gotta get your cursors pretty precise on the map, and the length is 3 minutes. You gotta be super consistent when it comes to it.
Lots of low AR maps are going into. It's kind
Love
of
to see that.
crazy. It's a little volatile considering that, yeah, both of these players are actually kind of decent at the low AR. But you've seen with siiphs, he's been going crazy on the low AR. And especially on an AR5 map like this one. This is going to be mainly favored in the side of siiphs. Doesn't mean MyzeJD can't play this kind of map too. He's still very good at the low AR. He's still a great all-arounder. But in terms of skill level for low AR, you definitely have siiphs in the front seat for this. And both players not being able to read the stacks really well. I can't read them either. Give them props for even able to learn the map too. And so siiphs, in advantage with accuracy combo as well. So great lead for him. 16k already too.
I mean, yeah, no, Axia, this map is gonna be the first one that we're gonna be seeing both of the players not being so consistent right off the bat. They both are dropping early blood right here. But Sivs having a slight accuracy advantage in the combo, but no, not anymore. MyzeJD, the door is open. He just needs to get into it before it closes again. He sees the crown. He just needs to hover it to himself right now. And we are getting to those slider sections. He is completely nailing them right here and pulling back the score difference.
Yeah, simply put it off. Excuse me. Simply put, it's just gonna be the combo advantage of keeping MyzeJD just in the pocket right now for this gaming seat. But no, never mind. He's gonna find a break, and siiphs is his lead in combo as well as accuracy is just the reason why he's just so far in the lead. And considering the accuracy too, this is the reason why this lead is going to ripple into so much effect, but that's going to be a break from siiphs. The map is very close. The chain misses from siiphs and a huge 2% accuracy drop gives MyzeJD a little bit of leeway. I mean, you still down 2 accuracy if you're MyzeJD, but this combo that you had in the beginning and currently right now is bringing that lead further and further to your side, but the accuracies keep dropping, which give siiphs a little bit more time to recover. Nothing currently happening in the map. Still got loads of overlapping triples, overlapping sliders. You can see the spam sliders as well, the tick sliders going crazy on it, but nothing, no faltering from any of these players as the combos are continuing to rise as MyzeJD finally finds his way back into a lead opportunity takeover, but he's gonna find a break as soon as that lead was about to change, and siiphs just holds down by just a little bit longer. More breaks from Myze, and it's just neck and neck between these two. No solidification. The accuracy on siiphs is keeping him in the lead as they are both going at it.
Yeah, that's right. The score gap is not moving whatsoever. Both players are finding breaks, but no, MyzeJD right now trying to bring it back. He's in the driver's seat. He got the momentum, but momentum is not a win. Was that the last 20 seconds of the map? Who will win this rivalry is the question. Both players are going off right now. And the only question is, will MyzeJD be able to hold longer? He needs that break point. He is doing that. It is within reach, but one miss and it is over. And that is gonna be it. siiphs so far is having it, but spin to win might occur. No. siiphs is not letting his guard down. 11k score difference and another point into his bank account.
Dive. Very, very quick on this. Going into I believe, a consistency map.
Yeah, that is right. This map is pretty consistent. Also features a solid amount of your generic aim, but also with a slight blend of those bursts here and there. 192 BPM. I really love the star rating of the map, 6.66. And right now, MyzeJD is one step away from getting eliminated. It is a do or die for him right now. He is. If he misses too many times, those misses might cost the crown. And for siiphs, it is something he is looking for. He is hunting MyzeJD in his nightmares right now. And this map is going to be the platform for that crazy outcome of the map. Let's go.
Simply put, this is the match point, even though MyzeJD has so much higher HP. It is going to be a match won by match map points alone. siiphs has the advantage by quite a lot. This Hard Rock hidden multiplier is absolutely crazy. considering that goes up to 1.16. So that's just another wall that MyzeJD has to climb. An uphill battle, and with a boulder as well for MyzeJD. So this combo right now, very short map, 3 minutes. To be exact, 2 minutes and 58 seconds. So not a lot of maps to go through. Very, very free combo right now for siiphs to be springing this lead further into himself. But right now, MyzeJD, you need to pray for a break from siiphs. This is not going to go the way you want. You have good consistency. You won the Nomad 1. It's very possible for a break point here. But this is a lot more harder than the Nomad 1. Not as awkward as the Nomad 1, but it's still got the difficulty of a consistency map at 7 stars. And both players very good on this, but the wide jump's going to catch MyzeJD off guard. The mental destructive on the battlefield. siiphs going to have this combo right now halfway through the map on the FC as well, and so this HP drain doesn't even matter because you were gonna win the point at this rate if no breaks occur from him.
What is siiphs doing? I mean, MyzeJD's store just hit a cliff, and siiphs is the one pushing. He is not stopping whatsoever. He is unfazed, but no, finding the break finally. This is some room to breathe for MyzeJD. One miss and it is over, and no, 200k score difference, and he is breaking. siiphs right now is once again having the upper hand in this entire rivalry. We are already 3/4 of the map through. siiphs, you cannot be doing that. MyzeJD is a player who won 5 WC, who got top 5, top 6 and 4 WC, who even played for OWC for Team France, and right now you're absolutely gapping him.
It's what they do. He's just what it does. Still on the destructive path, but it doesn't even matter. Path of vibrations is gonna fall apart from MyzeJD as the path of echoes just continues to ripple into effect, and he's just the better path in general. The Hard Rock Hidden paying its depths and paying its dues towards MyzeJD's grave. It is going to be the match. siiphs down 0-3, winning 6 in a row to be able to capitalize himself as the winner of this semifinals losers bracket match. Congratulations to him as MyzeJD is eliminated from the tournament.
Yeah, and that is the story. A seed 18 player beating and eliminating a seed 9 player, MyzeJD. MyzeJD, he charged into the fire but forgot his shield, and siiphs is the one who is advancing to the second round of semi-finals, ladies and gentlemen. This is the story of this match, 6-3. Myze fought with pride, almost bringing Wandera to tiebreaker, and overall having a pretty successful run in this 1k plus MWS tournament. But siiphs is gonna be the knight in the shining armor for the story of today. It looks like they're gonna play tiebreaker for fun, just to showcase it, but Exia, I don't think there is a lot of things left to say. So do you have any last words to finish off the stream?
Well, we're gonna go into tiebreakers, so we gonna watch the tiebreaker being played by other 2 players. Some crazy stuff this tiebreaker also has, and so yeah, this match has been really wonderful. An insane comeback from siiphs to be able to get through most of the strong maps from Myze, and just to break through all these reading maps as well as some A maps that are very, very comfortable on the side. This TB. Any words about this TB? This is actually probably one of the most well-produced TBs I've ever seen.
Oh, for sure. I mean, you look at the mapper name, it is Creep Attack, a very promising mapper from Canada, mapped for 6WC, and just in general, being very prominent mapper, now seeing one of their works, which is a realist, very good semifinals tiebreaker, a custom one, and the song is also spot on. With that, both players are gonna have fun for now, but you should definitely check out Creep Attack's profile. Amazing mapper, I highly recommend. But for now, this has been the story for this match. Seems like both players are pretty chill if they're playing tiebreaker right now, so both are pretty proud of themselves. But with that, we're gonna get muted, so thanks everyone for watching. In the commentary booth, you had Miphaloxen and Exia. Streaming the match was Layla, and refing the match was Brooklyn. Huge shout out to all of you guys, but for now, this is your casting team signing out. Bye bye everyone, and I'll see you later.
I'm not getting muted. I'm talking.
Oh, you want to?
I'm watching this. Yes, sir.
Okay, welcome everybody. We're back with another rivalry of one dramatic world stage. Right now, MyzeJD is actually winning the tiebreaker against siiphs. If you just joined the stream, then it is currently 0-0, and this is the first map of the match.
I'm kind of getting bored. Layla calms. Layla, go calm. Layla,
Layla,
unmute and calm.
Layla, people want you.
You're commentating
Yes,
this TV
you're
right
proud.
now. You're commentating this right TV right now.
If you want me
Yeah,
to
what do you
commentate.
think about the
All right,
map?
we're already a third way into the map, and we see a little bit of combo coming from MyzeJD. But he does find a miss. There
Okay,
is a
well,
little bit
you
coming from
cast it
siiphs,
first,
but
go
who
for you.
is going on hidden, so it is going to help him just a little bit. Only a 50k score difference right now. Myze seems to be struggling keeping combo on these slider sections. Is that what you wanted?
Yes.
More.
Except you cast a curse someone, so it's over.
What?
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, Myze is on a crazy combo and you cast a curse them. It's over. Yeah, the section is actually crazy. What
No,
the heck?
that's the entire reason why Myze lost the match. Like, is because Layla like silently cut.
He's
her
S
first-
ranking. What the hell?
No,
He's
no.
S ranking.
We
Well,
can't be
who's-
real.
Wait. This would be a crazy score, even though it's not TB. But this would actually be a crazy score if he S ranks this. It's still
Oh,
a very
man.
difficult part. I know this. I saw the map pool showcase. This fucking Ki. Oh, I just swore. What was? But this Ki at the end is actually so difficult. Let's just see if he S ranks it. But like, yeah, this is. It's actually really good TB. Like hella good.
Yeah, for sure. I wish it was played in the actual
yes, it is
match,
not.
but yeah, no. MyzeJD is breaking once again. siiphs is still holding though. 91% accuracy once again was hidden. I saw every single map he's played where he could have used the hidden the hidden mod. He took the opportunity of doing such. Like the guy loves his hidden mods so much. I respect that. I respect that.
It's very like it's like how the player is. They're either very hidden favored. You look at Taquito, he takes hidden and tiebreakers a lot, so it's very normal to see that. Keeps going. This tiebreaker is actually crazy. Oh my
Ooh,
goodness.
yeah, like look at those slider flow sections, and so far Myze is actually hidden through them. That's pretty impressive. And once again, the thing happened. Now it was not Layla, it was me. Layla, we need you for the last quarter of the map, please. Because it's the most hype part, you should
Oh,
hype
yes,
up
of
the
course.
audience.
To be fair, I can hype them up, but that 80k score difference on a TB isn't really going to be able to come back for siiphs. They both do seem to be struggling on these back and forth sliders.
Wow.
Wow, I don't know. They're struggling, man. They're struggling.
I'm struggling hard.
Absolutely
Okay,
phenomenal
that is-
map
that is
made
the
by
end of
CT.
Alright.
That's the ending slider, guys. That's it.
Alright, that's it. Thank you everybody for coming to watch for the monodramatic world stage. Semifinals, loser back. Everybody, bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Oh, this was not the end. Fuck.
I missed time to bye.